First, the top news headlines. Laishram Sanjita of Kawat Naurim Lekai Sofalera passes away after being under ICU care for the last 6 days. United Committee Manipur calls for unity among all communities to make Manipur a united state against the Chin Cookie narco-terrorist. Bomb explodes at Imphal West District's Sangai Pro Mamanglekai. 3 houses partially damaged. And at least 2,750 injured, 8 killed as hundreds of handheld pagers explode across Lebanon and parts of Syria. A very good evening. You are watching IS Primetime English News. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. 34-year-old Laishram Sanjita Devi of Kawa Naurim Lekai Sofalera, who had been under ICU care at RIMS Hospital for the last 6 days, has passed away this around 2:30 this afternoon. She was admitted to RIMS Hospital after complaining of severe stomach ache and headache in the wee hours of September 12th. According to her family, the expectant mother's condition deteriorated after she inhaled tear gas on the night of September 11. A violent confrontation between the police and the protesters was ongoing at Kawa when the police fired several tear gas shells, one of which fell near the residential gate of Sanjita. She had been in RIMS ICU since then. Later on, the situation became worse after the RIMS authority handed over the dead fetus of Laishram Sanjita on September 14. Infuriated by the incident, Sanjita's family, along with the residents of Kawa, even presented the dead fetus to Singzamai police station. Condemning the police action that allegedly led to the unfortunate situation of Sanjita and her family, the JAC of Sanjita's stillborn baby also called a general strike, which was later called off after the Chief Minister assured of taking suitable action against those police personnel who resorted to firing tear gas shells in the residential area. The lifeless body of Sanjita was deposited at RIMS morgue for autopsy around 4:30 this afternoon. Till the filing of this report, it was not known whether her family will claim the body or not. United Committee Manipur UCM President YK Dhiren has called for unity among all communities in Manipur to make a united state. He was speaking on the sidelines of Langban Haitha Leithaba, or offering tributes to ancestors marking the autumnal equinox at Kekrupa today. He denounced the alleged inaction of the union government even after more than 16 months of violence. He said it is high time that the people of every community came together and defend the Chin Cookie narco-terrorists in unison. He emphasized the need for the center to push out the illegal immigrants, who, according to the union government, are the root cause of long drawn-out conflict. The UCM president recalled the sacrifices made by the brave sons of the soil who laid down their lives to protect the people of Manipur.
India government na tawriba aikoi ngarang haigre home minister na hairi wafam aikoi tongan ba issue solution na bongona bada makoi na su hana India government na su home minister su haire illegal immigrants mayam sing sina influx mayam changel pana amadi drug ki oi issue mayam sing sina Manipur da tremol asi Manipur ki tangtu leta da fiom asi lahen mani haibasi makoi na su hairabani na makoi na khangamina sigumba illegal migrants sing siga shu tongnara kanda Manipur ki mission praja sing da ajumba praja sing sida ngasi di shu tongnariba lalobo sing sinda sophisticated oiba weapons mayam sisinara kanda adugo mission praja sing sida landaragi se masi khudakta aikoi tingpham thoi madunatana aikoi chindanga hairakanda aikoi lairibo posi karino haibasi aikoi miyam da chamumna halakanda thammakanda mayamsi tramolam da thambai bisi amna laibak thibani aduna.
A bomb exploded at Sangai Pro Mamanglekai FCI Maning Lane number 5 around 12:45 in the wee hours today. Shrapnel reached 3 houses near the explosion site. Affected houses belong to Oinam Kumari, Laishram Syamkishore and Oinam Dayachandra. A team of Lamphir police station rushed to the site and took stock of the situation there. Sangai Pro Apunbanupi Luptude staged a sit-in protest against the bomb attack. Speaking during the protest, Oinam Kumari stated that, according to the CCTV footage, the explosion looked like it was caused by a bomb that was fired from a different place. She appealed to the authorities concerned to ensure safety of the innocent civilians.
Manipur ima laibak si kalaro dro ko men hoin man laibagi akoi praja mayam sibu halaga noi khak hinga warge haira bra bhaji phabo da noi na wangang da som laiba je nui ji luya de ching inga laiba khoi mayam se kari gi dmok ta mai sa lang khal ni bono ba no khoi asa osang phang gi dmok ta no khoi na je kayang khoi no khoi praja mi cham mayam se ot ki hari bono ba haji phabo manung da akoi je aying ba santi haiba do la hendre ima laibak se amuk tang dia khoi mayam asau ba do khoi mayam na moi bu su asau ba oina wi dmok praja mas Lady Praza, Queen, a doibo, as a woman, saying, even no Queen Peter Kahangiban, no Kayam Queen, Sahimangas, the Kayam Queen, as a Bully Duino. Nakoibo Kamaido Quibras and Shankin have been singing the Chicari Marangino, have the Quibras in the Kayam Queen, no Olagan Kayam Queen, Potagedo, Ye was a Himanga, Matunga Nakari, Torpogedo Praza, I quite a ye by my Shama and the Kang, Mukta than a sequina, so Ponga, so I'm no worry, was a hint to the Southern and Region, the Imamayan, Isamayam, the Carmine Zika Song Toyse, go men and see how. No koi mayam the menu of the long silla hand some caliber, no in a quivisik I am going what you caliber over.
In a series of intensive search operations and area domination exercises, security forces have targeted fringe and vulnerable areas across hill and valley districts. On a recent operation in Mongbung village, Jiribam district, a forfeited bunker was successfully destroyed, signaling a significant move to curb illegal activities in the region. Further operations on September 16, 2024 in Chanung and Si Jaulan village, located in Imphal East district, led to the recovery of a cache of weapons and communication equipment. Among the seized items were a locally made single-barrel firearm, an SLR magazine, 21 rounds of live ammunition, a Pompey and a Burfang radio set without battery. The discovery of these items indicates a potential attempt to establish or sustain unlawful armed activities in the area. In a simultaneous operation in Chandel district, specifically between Gunzil and border pillar 48 and 49, security forces unearthed more arms and protective gear. The recovered items included a pistol, a hand grenade, a grenade igniter, 3 local mortars, 4 live rounds and 2 bulletproof jackets. Goods-laden vehicles stranded in Nagaland for the past 10 days have begun arriving at their destinations in Manipur. The crisis hit Manipur, reliant on external supplies, has seen a significant easing of tensions as essential items from other states transported through national highways via Assam and Nagaland start flowing in. The Manipur-bound trucks were stranded along National Highway 102 in Nagaland's Zubza area due to a landslide. However, with the clearance of mud, stones and debris starting Tuesday, the goods-laden trucks have resumed movement. According to a Manipur police press statement, the movement of 228 vehicles carrying essential items along National Highway 102 has been ensured. To guarantee safe passage, strict security measures have been implemented at vulnerable locations with security convoys escorting vehicles through sensitive stretches. A total of 108 checkpoints have been set up across Manipur's districts, covering both hill and valley districts to address low violations. The road clearance efforts were undertaken jointly by the Manipur Drivers Association, Senapati District Truck Owners Association, Senapati District Truck Drivers Union of Manipur, and various Nagaland-based associations. The vehicles bound for Manipur and other parts of Nagaland had remained stranded in the Zumza area for over 9 days due to the massive landslides. Tension erupted at Hyangthang Lairembi Mamang after CRPF personnel tried to conduct frisking and checking in the area. The incident happened around 9:30 last night. Mairapaibis of the area informed the others nearby after they saw some CRPF personnel placing drums to block the road. A huge crowd gathered in the area protesting the act of blocking the road by the CRPF personnel. A team of Wangoi police headed by its OC rushed to the site and met the CRPF team leave the place after holding some talks. Speaking during the protest, Hyang Thang Mamang Likai Mairapaibi Secretary Huirem Thoibi Sana said they don't need central forces in the area as the area has been guarded by the Mairapaibis.
Okay. Sigumba Sanjan Force Tamdanava, Koyamna, Wangoi Osi Koraga, Hainazer Matunga, Makoi Halangi Matunga Su, Sigumba Sanjan Force, Mohana, Tamdanava, Koinakana, Honazan Kakumamona, Kamapatarko to Koi Maya Pai, my vision, Amadi Clocky, Singa, Tanara Kanda, Matunga, Tamdanava, Satana Su. Waret basilo view makata na sumba thaw koi di ima gi jaga sida di irang kaigumba matta leijaba natabanina sentence force thamba pamja de aduna matung tabda su sentence force thamanri kan haina appeal tawjike.
The district magistrate of Tamenglong has put a total ban on hunting, catching, killing and selling of migratory bird Amur falcon by anyone in the district and surrounding areas with immediate effect. The district magistrate further prohibited possession of the migratory bird for food or otherwise, stating that it is a punishable offence under sections 50 and 51 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Further, as the migratory bird usually arrive in many parts of Tamenglong district and bordering areas from 1st to 2nd week of October and is likely to roost till the end of November, and as this period is considered crucial in the life cycle of Amur falcons, the district magistrate has also banned possession of air guns in the district and that they should be deposited with the respective village authority offices. The village authorities concerned shall keep the air guns deposited in their custody until the last flock leave their roosting place or till November 30th, 2024. Report of the collection of the air guns shall be submitted to the office of the district magistrate by 30th September 2024. The magistrate added that anyone found while willfully violating the prohibitory orders is liable to face consequences as per the law of the land. Students' Union of Kanglei Park, Suk, celebrated its 13th anniversary at its office at Wangkhei in Imphal East District today. As part of the event, members of SUK handed over various relief materials and edibles to the inmates of Senior Citizen Home, Kongba Nongthomam Leikai, Imphal East, and Carmel Jyoti Children Home, Luang Sangbam, Imphal East. Talking to media persons on the sidelines of the event, SUK President Ningthozam Dhanakumar sought concerted efforts of the student community in Manipur towards a common goal. He added that one cannot succeed in life without setting a goal.
Kakngawna ba haiba tare kakngawna ba mawngda khoi mapu pandaba mawngda khoi mairoi kaya ama kakngawna na thoningda thokdok kaya ama thokpagi mari mangani sigi manungda yamna nuaitaba thokdok kaya ama thoi masi akhoi da yamna nuaijade maramdi akhoi mairoi singsi da akhoi miyamna akhoi mairoi singsi da akhoi tongan ba akhoi miyoi karan sagi personal interest ta natragana tongan ba group khrana akhoi gi ba personal interest ta Mairo Singh Lana Lamjing of Rahibasiki, Yamnas Achobaching of my quite of house I have that. But the Murmurakan, they could Mairo Singh section Minasi, Mairo Singh, a hope to Womatam, the Mapupan among the leader 9, Pandam Tamakanda, Pandam labor among the Quay Hoto Minasi, I do not Tavida Wiggy, Hotoni, Haidun stole the Toba, Kanagumba, group of Manhattan, group of Shemjala Kanda, Maduki group to the Harakata Illakanda Wiggy, Sentiment Wang, the lady Bokoyi, Sarang, the river Mairo Singh, Maduki Kutung Sablo, Kanda, Mairo Singh Bulan, Lamjing among the Toba Simasi and Wajate.
Chief Minister Hemant Biswa Sharma today said that the centre has unlocked the biometrics of over 9 lakh people affected during the NRC in Assam and started the process of issuing Aadhaar cards to them. He said the UIDAI will dispatch 12,000 to 13,000 such Aadhaar cards to Tinsukia on September 23rd on a pilot basis. The Unique Identification Authority of India (UIDAI) is releasing biometrics for 9.35 lakh NRC BME blocked cases of Assam, he said. 5 lakh Aadhaar cards have been generated so far. He expressed deep gratitude to Union Home Minister Amit Shah for his kindness. Sharma earlier said the centre had instructed the UIDAI to issue the Aadhaar cards as it was established that there was no correlation between the inclusion of names in NRC and Aadhaar registration. A total of 9,35,682 people had submitted the biometrics for Aadhaar cards between February and August 2019 at Aadhaar centers, which also doubled up as NRC centers, and it was due to confusion that the biometrics of these people were locked. Sharma, however, recently said that new applicants for Aadhaar cards in Assam need to submit their NRC application receipt number ARN, as in some districts, more people were applying for it than the projected population. The Directorate of Information and Public Relations, the IPR Government of Meghalaya, has informed that all individuals and organizations not accredited or empaneled with the IPR who are involved in disseminating news on social media platforms within the state of Meghalaya are required to register with the IPR by submitting the required details as per the prescribed format enclosed with the notification. Submissions can be made either physically at the DIPR office or via email to diprmeg@gmail.com. Any individual or organization not accredited or empaneled with the DIPR who disseminate news on social media platforms within the state of Meghalaya without completing this registration will be deemed in violation of the Meghalaya Public Communication Policy 2024, and action in accordance with law will be pursued. It further informed that the mandate aims to ensure that no individual post content that is against the interest of the state, public order, decency, morality, or involves defamation of any institution or individual, or that is likely to incite the commission of any offence. As the oil tanker strike enters its second day, there has been a slight relief for vehicle owners in Aizawl. Around 10 tankers are on their way to fuel pumps, with 5 set to be established to distributed within the city. Muzaffed Pump, one of the largest petrol stations in Aizawl, is currently loading 2 of the incoming tankers. News of the incoming fuel sparked a rush, with vehicle owners flocking to petrol stations, forming long queues in anticipation of limited supplies. However, the government has imposed restrictions on fuel distribution to manage the shortage. Under the new guidelines, 2-wheelers will be allowed a maximum of 300 rupees worth of fuel, while 4-wheelers will be limited to 10 liters per vehicle. At least 2,750 people were injured, while 8 killed when hundreds of handheld pagers exploded across Lebanon and parts of Syria yesterday. The prime suspect was Israel, a country with a storied history in executing remote and targeted attacks to take out its adversaries. Most of those impacted were said to be members of the Iran-backed Shia militant group Hezbollah. They were blown up on busy streets, at shop counters, on bikes, inside cars, at their homes, and even in a barber shop. Lebanon's Health Minister Firas Abia said the explosions injured 2,750 people and killed 8 across Lebanon. Injuries were mostly reported to the face, hands, and stomachs of the victims, Avia told a press conference. Early speculation was centered on some kind of a hack that caused the pager batteries to overheat, which resulted in the explosions. But this was quickly debunked, given the way the pagers seemed to have exploded in the footage that emerged. The Russia-born US-based security expert Dmitry Alpervotics said on X that the explosions would make the operation perhaps one of the most extensive physical supply chain attacks in history. Frank Gardner's, the BBC's security correspondent, reported that after the war in Gaza began last year, Hezbollah apparently warned its members to not use mobile phones for fear that they could be tampered with by Israel's intelligence agents. Given the restrictions, Hezbollah were using pagers to communicate. A new batch of pagers was delivered recently. Several experts were suspecting that the Israelis may have infiltrated the supply chain and likely lined each of the devices with military-grade explosive. An unnamed British security establishment officer that the BBC spoke to said the pagers could have been potentially armed by an electronic signal on the lines of an alphanumeric text message. Although it is still unclear how these devices blew up, a Hezbollah official told the New York Times that the devices were programmed to beep for several seconds before exploding. The attacks took place a day after Israeli leaders said they were considering stepping up their ongoing military campaign against Hezbollah. Lebanon's Prime Minister Nazib Mikati characterized the attack as criminal Israel aggression and called it a serious violation of Lebanese sovereignty. A Hezbollah source told the Guardian that they believe that the attack was in response to the alleged assassination attempt by the Shia militia on a former top Israeli defense official. Revealed on Tuesday by the Israeli Shin Bet security agency, speaking to the Guardian, Yossi Melman, a co-author of Spies Against Armageddon and other books on Israeli intelligence, said this absolutely has all the hallmarks of a Mossad operation. Somebody has planted minor explosives or malware from inside the pages. The Manipur Professional Boxing Council MPBC has informed that pro boxers of Manipur has been selected in the upcoming event Knockout Fight Night promoted by Prime Pro Boxing PPB National Title Belt. Pro boxer coach Deep Laishram, international pro boxer from Loitang Khuna, will also be participating in the event to be held on 22nd September 2024 at Gohana, Haryana. President of Manipur Pro Boxing Council MPBC Dr. Thangzam Premananda sent best wishes for success to all the participants and the coach taking part in the event. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Laishram Sanjita of Kawan Naurimlekai so far later passes away after being under ICU care for the last 6 days. United Committee Manipur calls for unity among all communities to make Manipur a united state against the Chin Cookie narco-terrorist. Bomb explodes at Imphal West District, Sangai Pro, Mamanglekai. 3 houses partially damaged. And at least 2,750 injured, 8 killed as hundreds of handheld pagers explode across Lebanon and parts of Syria. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and good night.